But there is only one certainty for man. Death. Yet man hides from this inevitability. Man desires more time to distance himself from it. However, the more time man has, the more it takes from him. Prolonging your existence comes at the cost of unknown suffering. Time determines all for man.
You a hater, just admit. 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 You a hater, just admit.
Ironic that it should be both the gift and the thief.
What's it like in your world?
You cannot understand.
You a hater, 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 just admit. Tiffany Stone fifth, Tiffany Stone. You a hater, 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 just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. 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 If they ever, if they ever, if they ever. You a hater, 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 just admit. Tiffany Stone fifth, Tiffany Stone. You a hater, 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 just admit. You a hater, you a hater. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater, you a hater, just admit. You a hater, you a hater.
If you can bridge the gap between dimensions to communicate with me, then you can fucking try. You know things about us and about our universe. Tell me.
If you're seeking answers to alter your understanding of reality, does that not make your world a projection rather than a perception? What is the actuality? Do you see the world as you imagine it? Or are you observing what is really there? If reality is just a projection, what happens when the source, when consciousness is absent? Even with an eternity of self-reflection, man cannot understand the difference between actuality and illusion. With every man born comes a new reality, all competing in perpetuity. Perhaps this is why man is so perpetually at odds, so conflicted, so divided.
Stop! 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 Am I the only one you're doing this to?
Would you feel better if you weren't? You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone.
I don't want to suffer.
You're in pain.
Yes, I'm in pain, and now I just have to sit here until I fucking die.
What if you could return to a moment in what you understand as the past, before you were sick?
If I were to travel back in time?
Yes. With the information you now possess. How do you think it would alter your behavior? What would you decide to do differently, if anything at all?
I would tell Ares to go fuck themselves.
You would choose differently.
I would stop this. I would stop you.
Remove us from the equation.
I can't.
You would be unable to see us.
Doesn't matter. I would know that you're there. I would know that you were watching.
The idea alone would change your perception of reality and therefore change your behavior.
Yes.
Why would you behave differently if there was nothing you could do to alter the situation?
You just would.
We find this curious.
We don't choose. We don't decide what happens. I didn't choose to be here. I didn't choose to get sick. Things happen that we have no control of. We don't just look at the world and paint it however we want.
If you really believe that, then you believe you are not in control and you exist at the mercy of all else. You believe your thoughts are of no consequence. If you were to return to a time with the knowledge you now possess that you did not before, what would it matter? What would our existence matter? What would our observations matter? If time was reset and you were put back, what difference would it make?